Does that make sense? All right. Let's do the mannequin. Okay. I'll do mannequin for you now. Let's switch up. We'll just kind of do this. Okay.
What do you want to do?
I am in 2 fingers only. Okay. You are to force me to fall down by looking at these letters. Okay. Which way? Go ahead. Like you're pushing me and trying to push me first. I'll center.
Either hand,
I'll
one
center.
time. What you're looking for is my resistance point, or my
Nice.
by far the point is where I will fall. So you know, and when you do it enough times, you know how far that will be on. So the 6 points that you concentrate on, and look for and see where my resistance.
Center of gravity.
And it helps me to know what mine is as well.
That's
right
there.
There.
Try other points. Arms. Did you explain it? Yep. Heads. Shoulders. Hips. Think of it like a stick. Right?
And sometimes, like if you were to do that one again, and then you would stop, right? Because you already got me to a position maybe where you want to go back down. Right.
Because when you go
Instead of
like
putting all your
this,
energy in one place,
you'll have
putting
to
yourself in a
stop.
position where you can go down.
Look at my hand. Look at where I am. Look at my arm. You feel that? So by the parachute, it's not one way, right? So if we lock in here, is this one machine or is this 2 machines? When you lock
Take that same
now it's one machine.
Pull it that way.
Because if I'm going this way and somebody's making me fall down, see where both of us
Do that same one.
you can have 3, 4 people like that.
Right, yeah, that
You're making multiple.
And push on here.
Because it's one machine. So watch it connect.
Do that same thing there. Pull up here.
And you see where
A
I'm
whole bunch of different ways to do it.
No, it's fine. Wherever you push me, I'm gonna stop. You guys jump forward or what? Let him do the mannequin. Okay? 2 fingers only.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, just 2 fingers.
Okay.
Okay. We're not following, we're just running this route.
Keep an eye on what we're doing.
Alright.
You're getting good.
So, to the
You
point
feel
where I
resistance, stop. Okay. Look at other things. It's not look at the legs. Look at the whole structure. You can
I can use 2 fingers.
step away and take a look. You just watch with my arm, maybe. Yep.
Right than that.
Okay, we're done.
Stop.
Right? Now what?
Either lean or your hand. See how you leaned over? You always want to squat. Never lean over. Yep. There you go. Yep, exactly.
I'm not sure how 2 fingers work with the hips.
Yep. As soon as you lean over, you're back.
He can believe that works. Okay, watch.
That one. Behind up.
Now I'm going right here. Now I'm going right here. So try it. Watch the whole thing.
And go around the side and back.
Oh, no, you're doing good. This is how it works. This is how you learn. Okay?
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Isn't that easy in there?
Yeah, it's a lot easier going with
Also down.
points instead of.
Yeah. Or back.
You see where you're falling, too? I mean, I don't have to really work that much. Now all of a sudden, see where, it's just a little bit. It's not really, as soon as we lose our center of gravity, hold on, close your eyes. Yeah. Tell me when you
Get the
feel,
2 fingers on one
I'm
spot.
holding back here, right?
And then move up.
Tell
to
me
the
when you
second.
feel like you're about to fall down. Yeah.
That right
I
there.
got to push on there.
That was
Just to get an idea of how far the body goes.
Little bits.
We're working a little movement. So if I'm going right here, right, see where you're already ready to go, right? Right? Give it a try. Okay.
You get an idea of how it feels on your body. So you know how far you were going. Well, you're just giving me an idea how far the body will go as well.
Like you're pulling here, you're pushing. This would be here. This would be here. Come in the middle. And 2 hours. Okay. No, you want to be here. Take a look and see. Walk away. Look around. If you want to, you're not just. I'm sitting with my arms, elbows, head. Yep. You're straight. Knee out again.
Yeah, I'll check count one there.
Okay. Yep. Enough practice. You can go like 6 or 7 different ways.
You can go down the middle.
We don't always just want to focus on the other side. We want to focus on the other
Over,
side.
outward. From here. Remember what I was
Start that on the first.
From here. Remember.
Because when you're so much gravity.
Just a little bit. Okay. Try hands, try knees, you can try lower legs, whatever. Right?
No, that's not going to work then. If you were to play.
That's what really works. They're not points, right?
If you step away,
All the points.
you have me under control. It's
And when
very
you
close,
look
right?
Learning back away is the big thing.
But not so much. Guys, remember, right? Hi guys, your name and your name. Did we ever introduce ourselves? We did, and I'm really bad with names, so it'll take me a couple of times. All right, Brandon, Becky, Michael, Jim. It'll take me a couple of times. I'm sorry, I am really bad with names. I'm good with this, but I'm bad with names. Okay. And I forgot. Never mind. Go ahead and do your thing.
Do the same?
Yeah, let's keep doing this for a
Here
little
you go
bit.
again.
If they're using 2 fingers, they can't just like pull it down.
You're using 2 fingers. You see where it's possible for you to deal with somebody here? And listen. So if somebody's grabbing at you, instead of going tight, right? Just let it go. Hook. Now what? Wrong way. Well, let it quick work. Throw that out. Throw it. Like take it, slide your arm, or it's my hand, now throw it. That's a scenario. Well, what could be there? Right? Okay. We'll work on this a little bit so you can start visualizing more and more. But you're
Go
seeing
ahead,
how
that's
you're getting
Oh,
the
yeah.
results. Ah, this is
Like that. It's like this.
It takes me
It's
to
sitting here in front.
one second.
It's like this. And then we're gonna
Does Becky or Rebecca?
Okay.
just stay in the same stance.
The only time I'm called Rebecca is when I'm
Around this way. There you go.
It's not just the hips, it's also stomach, the legs. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're pushing this down and head down, for instance. Right? So from here,
Yeah,
if you walk in,
push on the floor.
so you're
You can knock one knee out,
like this down,
like put that knee here. Like that, and then take this knee out with the other knee. Yep.
Not quite.
you have to, like when I put it here, right, this way, I'm pushing it. You see where you're
Find your feet.
right? And where I'm taking you, I'm also pushing on your back. In a downward side. Right now,
There we go.
This hand up there, for this,
Okay.
all the way
a little
across.
bit. You're good. Right? A little bit here, a little bit here. And you can,
Yeah.
this is where you're in that shape. This is really the root of all all together if I need to.
I'm sorry.
Take a look around, look at the left.
Arm underneath there like that.
Pull it up.
There you go.
Does this look like a lock in the, right?
It should be up here.
Does this look
Grab
like
that whole arm.
It goes
Bring
this
it way up here. There you go.
I'm so proud.
So,
it's
scenario.
First,
Someone's throwing that punch at you. You gotta there you go, yeah. They're not blocking though.
So I want to
And you grab that hand.
try that one.
That's how you do it. Always focus on taking the off balance first by you shifting your weight. One way or another.
Let's use that one.
Only moving like this. Never cross your feet over. So, grab my hand. Take
not
one
only
shift.
does this.
Now pull down. See
Yeah,
where I'm at?
It's not always.
All kinds of things. We kick here,
Some of them
here,
inside sometimes.
here.
This
This way, there's a whole bunch of scenarios. It's all about that weight shift. So, like you were saying before, if I'm doing this, we're in the same spot. I move over one, and now you're in a bad spot.
Okay, you're doing really good. Don't kid yourself. You're doing really well. Let's switch out. So you got to practice. So you got to practice. You two are gonna go at it. Okay. Jim. I'm the fall down with that way. Okay.
Okay.
Try and do the two fingers. Nice. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, I'm sorry, because I see the two of you just standing there.
I'm trying to think of what to do. It's hard for me to take it seriously when I'm working against him. We had the same problem in class we had.
Okay, let me help. Okay, we'll get him started right there. Okay. Go ahead. Try and do the two fingers like this, okay? Like you're pushing her. Stop. Let's see, moving her this way. The whole thing is just see. Okay.
And there she
Just
goes.
a little bit. Well, the push wasn't just here. It was also right here. Okay. What you're learning is how much will it actually take. Jim, did you show the 3 inches? She falls down really easy.
Don't lock in those knees. Keep those knees bent. Then you can.
But the whole idea is, think about it. Each one of you is like a mannequin. If my arm gets moved, I stop right there. Okay? He can walk around and take a look. Okay, now he moved me this way. See? Just a live mannequin. That's all. Okay? That's why the exercise is called that. Alright, go ahead. Nice. Don't overdo it just until he stops, and that's where you stop. You're a mannequin. Stop. And you're looking. Just for one. If she was right here again, take a look at that step. If we lock it in, here's another step. Same point, okay? So from here, here's another one. Going this way, right? From here, there's the hip, right? From here, we just push right down. Just try and watch it like that. So if I move you, stop. If I move you, stop. If I move you, stop. If I went ahead and pushed you, stop. If I went ahead and pushed you, stop. No, you gotta stand there. No, really, that's
You're a
part of the
mannequin.
exercise too, because it's, what? See, look at that. That's very good. That's, come on. Okay. If there was a feather that I could put on your head, that would have made you fall down better. Okay. You guys, you got it? Okay, good. My turn. My turn. I get to drop people too. So, this way. And let's go this way. And this. Okay. Up. Right there. And we're going to go this way. And then we're going to work this a little bit. A little bit more, a little bit more. See, that's the mannequin.
Stop.
Yeah, obviously my favorite, as you know, Jim. Getting bored yet with it? Want to do something else? Want to do something else, or did she drop you yet?
Yeah.
We'll do it a couple more times. Good. Yes, she's ready. Okay. Boom! One big long stick. Are you looking at the sticks, right? The big levers.
I'm trying to keep that in mind.
Okay, you do it again. I'm gonna grab a little stick here, and we'll try and see. Got a visual? One. Got a visual right here. Got another one right here. Here's another one right there, a long one. If you push right here, what happens? Right here. So if this was a stick, stomach, hips, there's see, right there. You can go either way, right, fellas? These can go either way. Here's another one. Here's another one. See? Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Watch what happens. See the stick? In configuration to where that lever is. Right? What do we have here? We have one giant stick like this. We have another two sticks like this. We have
Yeah, it's just those 2 inches. That 2 inches makes all the difference. And it's first they have to be off that. So when one of the other things I was reading, it took me a long time to figure out, remember to continue to do, is move. You can't be in the same place at this all the time. And it's not.
Are you seeing what he's doing? So if I'm pushing him, right? Why is he just? If I'm pushing you, your feet are moving, right? Why is it that most people just? Those feet normally. They have like they got nails through them on each side, and they just walk in. And then they fall down, right? Think about it from this. Jim was just explaining that. But if I go ahead and push you, big guy, right? Pushing you. Here's all I got, right? Right? Now if I just walk, there's a lot of power in the legs. So this is where we're trying to keep the zero position. We're trying to be in first gear as much as possible, unless we need to be in sixth gear, right? Or unless we need to be in sixth gear. At that, we're using the body as well, right? By the virtue of legs. Just by shifting them at that point, at the point of impact. Right?
Creating a wave.
what you're doing, for one, you're creating a wave through your whole entire body. Number two, for that split second, I'm lifting my whole body from one leg to the other, and at that point it ends up right here. So you got hit with roughly 175 pounds, 170 pounds, plus the inertia going through. That's a lot, right? So we don't want to be out here. We want to be right here, okay? And you want to be up tilt, okay? So this, you see what I'm saying? So when you're working with whoever else, your whole goal is to tilt them. Now they're ready to fall. Now you can work the gears and the levers. Okay?
And movement also, which was huge for me to remember, is not necessarily moving in a way that is going to be like getting out of the way. You want to get into it. You want to get right inside of the fight, inside of the battle. You do not want to ever be in the middle. And so when you end up next to your opponent, you have all the control. That's why a lot of the other special arts, martial arts, are based off of facing each other. Yeah, move.
Now you moved away.
Another
Now
move.
I moved away.
Another move.
Now he-
And so
When you look at boxing, you look at karate.
yeah, as soon as you incorporate these skills into someone that's doing the same thing,
Right, so if I'm going,
someone on the inside, next thing you know they're on the ground. And they're not expecting you. They're expecting you to block.
move away,
Or they're expecting to hit your head.
Yeah.
that's a good expectation. So if I,
Yeah. It's on the inside of the stick. So the sixth gear being the fastest point, as that's coming at
we
you,
just got transition.
you want to get close to
You
first.
guys
as
want to
can.
see the weapons, right? That was that the big one, or the whole thing? What was the most interest originally before you came down? All of it. Okay. All right. Go weapons.
Yeah, weapons.
Okay. Go ahead. You were doing
So
something.
like, the sixth gear up here, as it's coming at you, the last thing you want to get hit is with the fastest part of the gear. Or the same thing, you want to get hit with the fastest part of the fist.
Why? Also, to that, if you're going to take a spinning motion, right? At some point, why does it fly out? If I'm going to make for force, puts the mass out, right? So as I'm hitting, not only is that the fastest part, but that's where all of that mass is, right? So as I'm hitting, he is doing a dive into it, right? Good. So as he's hitting, it's not, don't think of this like a movement or a move, right? Watch what happens. I'm working in such a way that I've developed a feeling already in my arms, because if you think of it like a movement, go ahead. If it's a sword, right, and you just take it like this, see this bone right here? Dong! Okay? So what I'm doing is, are you seeing the little minute things that are happening here? So like this, right? If you go ahead and you take your arm as a normal block,
As a normal block.
yeah, as a normal, boom, right? That was broken, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you come in, open arm, right? Relaxed, and comfortable, and turn, and now it's gone, right? So, in a way, as you're being hit, stop. You should stand up straight. So as I'm hitting you, hold on for a second. I'm just going to be doing this, and you relax. Okay? Breathe out. And relax. Be comfortable. You can start moving a little bit with the stick. You're getting used to that stick just being right there. Okay. How about you deal with that stick now? Put your hand up and do what I'm doing. Good. Is that different a little bit? Okay. The only difference is, if you're going like this and you didn't make it up high enough, boom, right? Turn your arm, nope. Just turn the whole thing. Turn your head, nope. Nope. Too much. Just a little bit. From this to this. Nope. Just a little bit. Watch what happens. Here I would have hit you on the shoulder, right? Okay. Turn your arm. A little more. Stop. We're talking half inch here, half inch here, half inch. Right? So, in this case, a woman thing, right? Where Just smooth, fluent, gentle. So as I'm hitting it, where do I end up?
Oh, your foot's on the ground.
Where do I end up in relation to her?
Very bad spot.
Very bad spot. And you don't even move your hand, right? So if I go ahead and go, where am I now? Where am I now?
Stand up there.
Now what?
We just did
There we go.
And it doesn't hurt. You're not.
Does it
You don't
hurt?
have that initial block
No.
where it.
So
Bam.
if I'm hitting this way, you go ahead and dive into it.
Dive into it.
Superman.
You know how to dive? Like a shark dive,
I
swan
haven't done it
dive.
in a while, but
Okay. So like you're diving into it. Nope.
Just the arms.
Just the arms and twist. Twist.
Here, show me. Show.
So,
yeah.
so
Oh,
just
so
like
I'm not even moving. I'm just going down.
that.
Don't
Next
step.
step,
Shift your weight.
take this arm and bring it up. Okay? So that it doesn't hit your head. Because as you're going straight, right? Watch what it's doing.
Yeah, it's gonna get hurt.
Now, just elbow a little bit. Next time.
And you're moving with it. And squatting.
Right? You're moving forward. You're increasing that momentum. So for me, as I'm hitting you with maximum amount of force, it becomes unmanageable as far as relations this to you. So now that I flew by, you might be able to actually push it and give me more momentum. So if I'm hitting from the top, where am I at? Good. No. Okay. If I'm hitting from the side, try and work. Everybody always wants to aim for here. I'm telling you, this is a bad place. Let's get closer.
Yeah.
So we want to just the opposite, right? Here we want to work first gear versus sixth gear. Here it's the total opposite. We want to work against the first gear because this is a speed lever, right? If I take this away, here, hold it, and I'm hitting. How fast are my arms moving? Almost nothing, right? So look up. So work against the arms, okay? Like you're diving forward and increase. Oh, how's that?
We'll squat with back straight. Squat with back
Squat with the back straight and that tilt. You did pretty good. Oh,
Yes.
Nice. Now where am I?
Still back.
Plus that initial inertia is still driving me to where?
You're using none of your energy.
How much
No.
energy did you use of yours?
It's all theirs. They're getting tired and beat up. They're doing it to themselves.
So, as we're, this is just something, again, not to regard as dogma. It's not exactly like this. It's not exactly like this. It's developing that feeling. So as you're hitting me from whichever way you like, I can go ahead and keep going, keep going, keep going. How about down below? Like all the way by the ground. And the whole goal here is for me, keep going back, as you're going back. Yeah, come on. So as you're going back, yep, what am I doing?
Getting closer.
Close. I'm getting close. To make sure and be able to deal with him either on this level with a punch, right? So let's say if you're hitting me from the top or from the side, whichever, and I need to, now that we know how to fall.
You know, the best part also by getting on the inside too is if it doesn't happen to work out, because it doesn't always, you're going to get hit. I'd much rather get hit by that inside of the
By the slow way.
Yeah,
Right?
instead of the inside.
Now, if you notice, if let's say he's hitting and he's got this big chunk hanging out, right, from the top place. As he's hitting, what did I just do right here? Again. What happened?
Redirected.
Redirected by doing what?
Just using the speed up.
No, let's look at the pivot points. he had 2, right? So these 2 pivot points would have given him this direction, right? What happened when I added this 3rd pivot point? Which one became somewhat irrelevant? This one. So now I have 2 pivot points, and I've changed this lever from one type to another type, right? Making sense? Another way, if you're hitting like this and you see a big chunk sticking out like that, it's always possible to bring him and use that stick still in such a way that you still hold it, right? Also, as he's hitting me, just like this, give it more energy. Not in a move, but so you can visualize what am I doing, right? Good. Again, we'll just break it down again. So here, what happened? His 2 are becoming irrelevant, right? Because all of a sudden, I have a bigger lever right here. I have a bigger pivot point, right? So I'm able to amass a lot more power, but also a lot more speed, right? So, and he's the one that's getting hit. Okay, this is a light stick. It's fairly easy to get hit by this. It doesn't hurt. If it's a baseball bat, it would be very interesting. Somebody trying to hit you from the top like that, and then get nailed by that. Okay. It's kind of hard with the girl here.
That's fine.
And that's no, that's right. Any direction, whatever you feel like it, go ahead and do it. A poke, right? Which way are we going with this? As I'm moving forward to it, I am developing the leverage in this. Okay. The poke. Try. This is just for muscle memory. If you try and develop these type of movements, okay? We have something in all of our traditions that the Japanese or the Chinese never had. What is this?
Fencing.
Fencing. Okay? So if you're poking, right? Go ahead.
Same move.
Same
Same
move.
reaction.
Right? Go ahead.
Sliding down the wrist.
See fencing? Okay. So what we have here is, if I remember right, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 2, the motion, right? So imagine like a flower petal coming up, a 4-leaf clover. Okay. So outer motion, 2, right? 4, and look at the legs too. 6, out, and 8, out. Okay? So as you're hitting me, you're doing a poke, there's the 8. Okay. There's the 6. And look where I'm leading, how far away am I moving it? And by doing so, as I'm moving forward, what am I doing to the stick? Changing the pivot point, right? So I can go here and then redirect it this way. I can go right here and redirect it this way, right? I can go as I'm moving in like this. I can move in like this. Make sure he still holds it. And now I have 2 points of pivot that I can work. Plus the third one for the trick. Right? If you're doing it, go ahead. Oh, right. Just relax. Relax. You see how relaxed I was for that? It's enough. Nice. That's gone. How about the other way? How about the other way? Relax. 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 Oh, like this. Watch. Stop. Take that a little. Get a little bit close. Now it's going, going, going. Now take it away. Well, how'd that feel? Better? So as you're hitting me, for instance, let's say this way, right here, you're the one that's getting hit already with it, and already there's that lever that developed. You want to try this? You want to teach me? Go ahead. If it's to the top, remember 2, to the outside, right? So if I'm getting the face, just not this way, just a little bit. Okay. Jim, grab another one, really quick. Just so you guys can visualize. Come here. If I'm hitting Jim and I'm attacking him, right? Too far. No, too far. Go ahead. We haven't worked on this for a while. You're attacking me. Okay? Look how far I've moved. You see this? So as he's hitting, go ahead. How much did I move? Okay. Now stop. Now you move it. Enough. Oh. That's too far. Keep it close. No, too far, too far, too far. Keep it close. Oh, like this. Now you're attacking me somehow. Which way? Okay, now he's moving it this way, right? So, if I'm attacking you here, see, that's all he did. If he's attacking me right here, see how much? Almost none, right? So, go ahead again. Just to show for the movement, right? This way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You see how much? Now I'm already ready to go, and I miss him, and now he's attacking me again, right? So now it's so instead of doing these massive, think of it like this. You know how to drive a car. You know how to drive a car. When you first start driving a car, you drive like a bull went down the field and took a piss. Excuse my French, right? You're oversteering it. You steer too much, you're going, and then you steer down, right? Finally, when you get used to it, it starts getting less and less. And now you're able to just relax. And now think about it, and it's just doing its own thing, right? And you're not doing these. Right? Same way. Here. Which one do you want? The longer ones or the shorter ones? She picks the big one. Which one should I have?
You should have the big one, because I don't like the little one.
Okay.
You should have the little one. Show me the little one.
Okay. Let's do the little one. Right, we have multiple people, multiple attackers. Okay. Geometry. Okay. What are we seeing right now around me? If we're looking from the top down.
In the center.
I'm in the center. Right? I have 3 attackers because my arms are down. Everybody's thinking you're going to hit me where?
Me.
Huh? He's just trying to be different. Where were you thinking? Really?
Seriously, your name.
Okay, good. So we have 3 attackers, right? Everybody's thinking their own thing, okay? But I'm in a triangle. Okay. I'm looking for which way is it that I'm most comfortable in leaving the triangle, because I don't want to be in it, right? So let's say you're all starting to attack, and I figure the easiest way for me is to get out that way. For some unknown reason, I feel that that's the case. Okay? So go ahead as everybody is attacking, and I'm leaving the circle. And guess who ends up in the circle? So now that I've changed geometry, okay, what am I looking at here? 3 attackers, right? Or is it one big fat one? From your position, where can you attack me? What do you have to do in order to attack me? Okay. You're going to show me. What is it that you think that you should be doing? Okay. So, go ahead. What is it that you're
Well, I'm
thinking?
not going after him, right?
Obviously, because he's in your way now. You have to come around. Oh, so now she's coming around, right? Okay. What is it that you're thinking of doing from over there?
I can attack you in straight lines.
Sure. Okay. Jim?
Same thing as her.
Okay, he's got to come from the top, right? So as I'm moving here, now it all of a sudden became one fat guy. I'm not dealing with a whole bunch. So to illustrate it, everybody go from the top down. Okay? So as I'm working again against one side, right? Same time. As I'm working against one side here, see, it's one fat guy. Good. Everybody's doing it at a different time, I'm telling you. Good, try 1, 2, 3. So, as I'm...
I like it.
You're lagging. Because these two guys almost simultaneously, you're like a lagger. Okay? Here. Try everybody do a poke. Maybe that'll illustrate it better. Oh. Now we got it. Okay? Now it's one big fat guy.
Okay.
Right? Does that make sense? So, question. If I'm attacking you, you just tried all of those things, right? And I'm attacking you like so. Okay? Where should you be working? Oh, against the outer edges. Right? So, does it make a difference if it's like this? Does it make a difference if it's 5 of them? No. 6? No. But by the virtue of doing that, looking at it from that perspective, whoever had which stick, okay, you're still working against the outer edge. But look at it this way again. As she was hitting, like you were hitting, I'm working against trying to get and change that geometry. Again, from the top. What are we seeing now? As you're attacking, you're over here. Which word? With the stick. No. Right here, just put your stick out. This is the way that it kind of boiled down, right? Jimmy, where were you roughly? So as he is coming in here, right? Keep going. Without, I can do it quick, but then somebody's going to get hurt. Right? So you can visualize now the geometry. We're going to take you, Jimmy? You haven't done this before too much. Okay? Okay. All right. On 1, 2, 3. You got it. Why did you get nailed?
I don't know.
Why did he get nailed?
Because he just squatted and I struck.
Where did you go out of the circle?
I didn't leave the circle.
Oh, that's why you got hit by everybody. So you need to change the geometry. Okay. Stand in the middle. Again, you're being attacked. Take a point of exit. Okay. This time. Okay. All right. Go ahead. We're all hitting.
That didn't work out at all.
All right. You and me stay stationary. He works just against him for the second. Okay. Just keep like that. Go ahead. Like all three of us are hitting, but okay. Too long.
Okay.
Yep. You got hit in the head. Okay. Well, that would be a little bit better. Okay. Try again. All right. Now the three of us. Same. You want to do the same thing? Sure. Or you want to try something else?
I'll try to mix it up a little bit.
Now, I want you to think. I don't want you to just react.
Right.
So take and analyze what happened there. Was it too long, too short?
Too long.
Too long. Okay. You want a weapon? Okay. Try it again with him. You and me standing still. Which way do you project that I'm going to hit you? Look at my position.
You're coming around this
So
way.
I'm coming around. Okay, you go, and I go. Stop. What are you seeing?
I'm gonna miss that.
Okay, so which way should you be going?
Other than where I was?
Yeah.
Your way, I suppose.
Okay, my way, you suppose, and come on back this way as I'm going this way. So you're getting hit by her.
Right.
Okay, so let's try it again. Okay, you're attacking, same way. You're stuck. You stop. So we're attacking, stop. just when I say stop, everybody just boom, and freeze. Okay? All three of us attack. Stop. No, get back into your pup where you were and analyze. Analyze. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing her stick coming
Can I
at
be
me.
shot?
Yeah. Her stick's coming at me.
All right. So why are you in a bad position?
I didn't move quick enough.
Where are you in the circle?
Still in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try that again. Okay. Go. Stop. Okay. Is that a little better?
Oh, better.
Okay. So now we keep going. Keep going. Okay. And now, oh. You got hit by him like 5 times.
Yeah, he got it.
But you got concentrated on me.
Yep.
And where did you end up being?
In the middle again.
In the middle again. Where, who should have been in the middle?
Should have pushed her in the middle.
Or went around that way, because as soon as no.
Back.
Almost.
Getting close.
I'll get it. Really. Okay. As she's right here, Jim, stand behind her. Right. Okay. Stop. I can't really attack you too much from this perspective.
Right.
I can try and do a poke, but as you're moving, right? You're moving. I can't really. I have to somehow negotiate something in order to be able to get it, right?
Right.
So as now you have a better, clearer shot, right? So now I move her, and I'm going to be attacking you, right? Now she came up.
Right.
So you have to
Should've
concentrate
gone
on
in the middle.
him moving towards her or towards me.
Got it.
So let's try it again.
Alright, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. You're in the middle. Roughly in the middle. How about we use that as a middle? Oh,
Okay.
right there. Here we go. Each of you take a square. You take a square. I take the one. Okay. So we're all hitting. Okay. Now I'm in the middle. You got hit in the head. Okay. All right. Now. Worked out.
Keep getting in the middle.
Let's try you. How you feeling about that?
That was a
No,
lot
you
better.
weren't in the middle. Now you had two guys attacking you from different angles, right? She fell out, but you had two attackers now,
Right.
right? And could you get around us to try and attack him?
There wasn't.
Becky, could you get around us as we were back here, as me and him were attacking? All of a sudden, you fell out of the picture completely, right? So geometry all of a sudden changed to what? What I want you to do is just to imagine from the top, looking down. Just if you look at all the feet, you can kind of tell, right? Like you're in a circle, right? We're in a triangle. Now as you step over here, right? Stop. Where's that triangle now in relation to you? It's just kind of got pulled, right? So now it's no longer a triangle with you in the middle, right? Now here's a straight line where I'm not getting enough. What's your head? Okay, let's try it again. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we're attacking you. Okay. Good. How's that working out? It looks good. You got hit
Railed on by her.
Okay. All right, let's try it again. But the initial exit was good, right?
Very good.
So, hitting this way. Okay. See, she had to come all the way around me, and now she's worried also about not hitting me. Because as she's swinging, I'm also a problem, right? Okay, go ahead. See how we're all getting entangled here? And, come on. Good job. Good job. I go. I'll go home and brag to the wife. Want to try again, or do you want to let somebody else? Whichever way. I think he's liking this. Whoa. Great job. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Does that feel better than that? Oh! See, but you're eliminating him. Alright, guys, come on, get ready.
I will never get out of this.
Oh, come on, think about it. Just think, you are a woman that is very pliable, flexible, and agile, and is nice and
Grayson.
That's funny.
that's not what I was thinking, but let's do it. Alright, so as we're attacking, okay,
I'm just starting out for running.
hey, work those, okay, good.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now what?
Good job.
Look. Okay, you got nailed. Finally! It took so many. Are you seeing the herd mentality develop? Where you're no longer thinking, you're just reacting to what, where you end, not so much where you ended up, where the other ones are doing. Right? So you're no longer in control by yourself. It seems like everybody else is controlling you. Right? So,
Get out of the middle.
oh, I am completely in the way, and I am going.
Took one down temporarily.
Okay, I'm going.
Except while I was focused on you, these two could have been wailing on me.
They could have been. So in that sense, you had to, but you also pushed me into his legs, right? So at some point, you could have let me go, right? As I was falling down anyway, and focused on him. Let me grab a stick here, just to kind of see it again. My turn, in the middle. Okay. So number one thing, I know I have 3 attackers, right? I know more than likely the targets are going to be right here. Okay, more than likely. Right here or... So it's a fairly small target. If I took a ball and started spinning it, you think everybody would hit it off the first? Probably not, right? Everybody comes. Right, so pretty small target, right? Okay, let's go ahead. So she's in the middle now. Jimmy gets it.
Both sticks.
It's nice when you end up with all weapons. Okay, is this one understood? Let's try to work on, should wear, next time, wear a longer sleeve shirt, like a t-shirt, because we're going to be doing a lot more floor work. Okay, are you ready for that one again? You have fun? Yeah, hell yeah. You do it first? We're going to have multiple attackers. First with the stick. And then we'll change over to grappling in that fashion.
I gotta get right away.
Okay, Jimmy, let's work on something else. Let's do this. Lay down on the ground, and we're going to switch out to doing that other thing. Okay. What time is it there? Here, I got it. It's 8:47. Wow, time flies, huh?
Yeah.
How many people are going to pin down Jimmy? 1, 2, 3, right? So, Jim, you ready? Yep. So I'm attacking you. No. One at a time. I'm going to call it, okay? Okay.
And what this exercise is for is basically not so much for agility. What it makes you do is, as you're standing up, you're going to keep everything close, okay? Because you're laying down, you don't want to be making motions like this, right? Oversteering. Okay, so as I call it, you guys start attacking. He's just working the angles. Next, go ahead. Okay, next. Okay. Alright, you can do anything you want, be it this, right? Next. Next. Alright. Keep going. The whole idea is we're going to get them used to this. I'm going down there now. Good job. Since this is an axe, everybody tends to think that this is an axe. Okay? Alright, let's go. Whew. See? Just like this. Go ahead. Yeah. Next. You see, it's not only, you're not using this in such a way that it's an axe. It's a hook, but you can also, as you're hitting me, right, did you notice how I was blocking it? Right, just like this. Like the wrist. Just like using your arm. Just like, if he's poking me in the face, right, go ahead. He's poking me. The whole idea is to try and keep everything close. Right? As you're getting hit, let's say, do a low hit from this side on the legs, right? So I'm trying to, see, sliding it right out, okay? From the top the other way. So as he's hitting this way, I'm trying to move it over to the leg and let it go. Next. Well, use that, or you want to use a shovel, or you want to use what? One at a time, same way. You guys are ready? Used to it. I'll start. Right. So as I'm hitting, too far. Try and keep it closer. Oh, like this? No. Oh, that one's done. Go ahead, next. Okay. That's why it's better not to get it hooked on. But if you do hook it on, you have this arm this way. You also have this arm to go the other way, or bring your in this way. Okay? So go ahead, attack again. As you're going. Try and avoid doing that for the purposes of, go ahead, and you're hitting. Try and, if she's hitting you here, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Like so. She's gone.
Okay, she's gone. Okay.
Yeah, don't hook it. You don't have to hook it all the time. Go ahead and hit again. So as you're hitting,
Yep, you could do that. Okay. Where's the stick? You laying on the still? You took my stick. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Next. Come on. Next. Okay, that's done. Finally. Come on. Next. Okay. Legs, leg, arm. Move to arm. There we go. Very nice. Now fall asleep.
It's about my bedtime.
Don't try not to let it just stop. Try to keep it just like what we were working on these. Right?
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Nice. Whoa, nice. Okay. Speaking of which, if you had me push, hold on, go ahead, lean up. Again, as you had me moving this way, Jimmy, attack. Just like you did before. No, you were attacking from that side.
Oh.
So what are we seeing here?
You're using this lever like a
Right, so at this point,
Okay.
right? Okay. Nope. Go back. Back. Okay, good. Next. I found that because she has a shorter stick, she tends to come in a little bit shy. And for that, stop. Try and pick up your leg at the knee. At the knee. My way. Stop. A little bit over. Okay. Same thing with me. Right? Pick up your leg a little bit higher with this section. Right? Good. Right? Now catch it with your arm. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Next? Or you want to do a little more?
Oh,
Like it? Next?
I think I would rather just take a break on this.
yeah, I'm tired.
So are we going to call it a lesson, or we want to do a little bit more? Or?
I just don't feel comfortable laying down doing this.
Okay. That's fine. So, I mean, the whole idea, though, you're working those angles. This is geometry at work, once again. Right? So rather than, like, I mean, if I'm hitting Jim and he's throwing it so far, no, throw it like you would, like before, like, whoa, like originally. So if he's going like this, where am I now? You know, I mean, so you want to keep those arms really close. So as he's attacking me, for instance, right, I can already, right? So as he's attacking me right here, I can already come back, hit him, and I'm already on my way for her. And then as you're coming in, something is happening. Okay. Shorter, the better. But these sticks are a good illustration of what we're doing. But with that, watch what happens to a stick. At some point, it's no longer a benefit. It's a liability, right? So in that case, as you're looking to hit me, instead of me trying to yank it back, because I really don't have much control, and you're going this way with it, right? So it's better for me to use it, hit you, gain this one back. See? Another way to use the lever again. So it's not, it's not in concrete. Does This is why we learn the roots and then everything else just as you see it. Right? So let's say if I was attacking you with this stick here, and I went ahead and, let's say, put you in a position where now it's no longer advantageous for you to have this, right?
Well, and that was, how much did I gain by grabbing it? Not a whole lot, right? If I end up dead. Didn't gain much, right? So, in this case, as we're offering the ability for you to, like I'm letting you drop me, you're letting me drop me, we're also practicing on rolls and moving out of it, right? But, at the same time, we are going to practice resistance. We can do that next time. She's getting really tired. But resistance means this. Jim. Usually the first points of contact that you get resistance, let's say, right? Now he's resisting. Which way did he just yank? That way. So for instance, for me to go back up this way, he just helped out on his own. You see? That's what it looks like a rag doll. Because, I mean, that energy just, whoo, he fell down. So, what we're trying to achieve is something more like this. Where, go ahead, you're attacking me, punch, please. So, yeah, punch. That's it. So, as he's hitting, right, I'm already moving in this general direction. I'm going to step over anyway, right? Why not hit? Why not, if I'm coming back this way, jerk down? I'm moving my leg, why not go down? And then, or up and then down, right? As let's say, grab a stick or something. Say he's hitting from the top, right? Like this. As I'm going down, why not for me to go this now that I've done this, right? Why not for me to go this way and then? As he might even be offering a lot of resistance at that point, right? As if I get him into a position like so, and he's already got his elbow here, and I got this giant stick, for instance, I'm using the stick as a lever. So just, you see how you're working this? And so it doesn't become this wrestling match. Because as soon as we get into this wrestling match, and if we're like right here and we're trying to catch you, and you're losing too much energy, right? So boom! You feel how that's already from that wrestling match. No more of that. Right? Now all of a sudden, I'm looking, what do I have right here, right? This is from just training perspective. We have this that we can work on. Right? We have now all of a sudden structure keys again. Right? We have this. We drop it. So you're mixing it all in. So we want to do more. She looks just like she's gonna fall asleep. So what do you guys think? You want to keep going? Keep going a little bit. Okay. All right. Jim. The same thing that we were doing earlier. Okay. It was with the sticks, right? And now we have a live attacker. You, whoever wants. Okay? Draw straws, I don't care. One person at a time. Right? Well, no, this is grappling exercise. Okay? So one person. Somebody. Okay, Jim. As he's right here, right? What are we looking at develop? Levers develop, right? So because I'm on the ground, I can start visualizing what can be done in this situation. Stop. Okay, so what do I see here? I see a lever right here, right? Now from here, what am I looking at, right? There's a lever that's right here, right? Where I straighten him up. There's this. Okay? So the whole idea is go ahead and do like a grappling, either one. You know, you go ahead. All right. So now, in my case, what am I looking at? I have this as a lever, right? Now what else do I have? I have your leg right here. I also have that one right there, right? So now you're as flat as can be, right? So I have to think and look. So I have this, right? Plus, as I have you right here, there's another point, obviously, to the stretch, right? If I have my knee right here, there's that lever. If I have it right here, see, there's those pain moments. If I have it right here, this, like a hammer pulling out a nail, that type of a lever, yeah, work very effective. Okay. Okay. Something else? Someone else? Okay. For one, we can make this into a lever, right? Right here. What else? So we're not just looking for one thing. We're just looking for different things that are there. So there's that leg. Now all of a sudden here's this balance. I have that one. Right? So just all I'm looking for is a stick. Right? Go ahead. Something feasible, right? So here's the leg. Here's the obvious, right? So if I go here, here's this, here's this, here's this, as a pain compliance. I mean, this is also a lever, as you can see, right? And this one is actually very effective for the most part. Okay, we got this. See, and this is good that we're looking at it this way, right? So what can I do here? I see this balance this way. I have this lever here. I have one stick here. I have another stick here. I have the head right here. Difficult for me to reach. This arm is locked down. So by the virtue of, let's say, locking down this point. The other one gets locked down by the virtue of him not wanting to fall down. Grabs. So I have 2 points locked down to one. Grinder. Yeah. Or bicycle. In a way. Who wants to lay down? Relax. We try and keep all the bullshit out of it if you can. As far as dogma, as far as, stances, try and keep a lot of the historical mumbo jumbo out of it too, right? Because, for one, I'm not big on appreciating pajamas. Or are we all thinking of cigarettes? Okay, stop. What are you doing here? What are you looking at? I would like you to talk.
Okay. So you grab my wrist. Okay. He's kind of squatting. His balance is over his face.
So if you have this, you can lock, right? And this you can use as a stick, possibly a head, knees. Now you do the rest.
So I'm going to grab here.
Okay. Or just for visualizing those moments, right? So let's say if I'm coming in like so.
I have your elbows.
Mm-hmm.
I have your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I have your wrists. I have your ankle here. I have this in here.
Mm-hmm.
I would push that knee out.
Okay. I like that one. Switch out. You want to try? Scary, huh? Okay.
More like it's fast.
I'm trying to grab him by the, like I'm locking down so you can hit him. Or you just, whoop. Yeah, sure. Push me back. Oh, there you go. So, what am I doing? I'm just jumping. Okay, stop. Now we're grappling, right? What are you seeing now?
You have a possibility of getting that elbow.
No, you're doing the work. I'm just here. There's a lever. I'm a dummy right now.
And of course, this elbow. Come right here, get that lock.
Okay, now what? Since you got the lock. Okay, now what?
There you go.
Okay. Now what?
You want to do a little more on your side? Okay. Good. Or we want to have a cigarette break?
That's crazy.
Let me grab here.
Absolutely. See, that's it.
Yeah.
So now, if I'm trying to go, let's say like this, right? I'm trying to catch him in such a weird way. But, I mean, from here you should be able to start thinking. What do you have right here?
Like this knee.
Okay, so that's 11.
Have to move that.
Yeah, if you move that out of the way,
Bounce.
okay, now what? How difficult is it? I wasn't helping. I was just trying to keep him
From
balance,
falling.
right? I did fall. I was trying to not hurt nothing. Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Just try and say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing it, just as you're visualizing.
Okay.
Okay? So let's say I go ahead and land like this.
And then point
Could
here.
be a possible.
Have this knee.
Mhm.
This will probably use as a pivot point.
Mhm.
Take that down. Take pressure off my throat. Jump.
Isn't concrete soft? Those are
Better
good
than the
though.
pebbles. Better than the rock. Or sand. Everyone used to play in sand. Grab here. Have this elbow. Straighten that out.
Now, let's try and do something else here. Okay? I'm going right here. Jimmy, come and grab his arm. Okay. How many machines is this? 3 or 1? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
How many machines are here? 3 or 1? 1. Think about it. 1 machine.
Same thing as the 3 sticks coming after.
Jimmy? I like this knee thick.
Alright, so get 2 here. Got a knee. 2 here, the knee. You can, okay, so I got the 1.
Very nice and relaxed. I like it.
Good roll.
Okay. Let's say I'm trying to grab his arm for a lock.
And the please hold. So I got an elbow here, here, shoulder both ways, chin, and a knee. Looks like he's gonna have to come my way.
Can you do this? Next time. You like the exercise?
Okay, so I got these 2 here,
You've seen the
got the shoulders, knee. I think I can get the knee and the shoulder at the same time. Maybe not. Okay. Got 2 elbows, 1 shoulder on here, and one side knee, and the hip, it's all out of whack. So now I lift on the shoulder, or the elbow, and the hip at the same time.
So this gives us the ability to analyze it. So we're not creating moves whatsoever.
Exactly.
Let's try 2.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright,
Good.
so
2 is a machine. Okay.
okay.
So I'll go ahead and I'll lock this one down.
Alright.
Here like this. Go ahead.
Okay. So I've got elbow here I have access to, and this arm I have access to. His shoulder, and do nothing. His knee is there. So I'm gonna lay everything on the shoulder with weight. Abdominal.
Like dominoes. This became a giant stick when you pressed on that. Oh, lay down, Jimmy. Here, let me do this. I'll do this first so you guys get a visual. Come on. Let's see. Okay, so as I'm moving him here, he's in the way. Keep going with it. Don't just stop. If you were hitting right there, I mean, for me, next. So it doesn't matter. I mean, you don't necessarily have to drop them. The whole idea is if you got guys just trying to wail on you, you know, and that's the most common if you end up on the ground. Well, it would be kind of silly for them to try and wail on you and then all of them just kind of fall apart, right? And then breathe as you're doing it. Okay? Jim, try and keep it a little closer. Not so far. See how dynamics all of a sudden change? Whew. Next. Feel good? Pretty good? Good. Good job. Whew. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Good. You seeing what we're working with? I want a cigarette.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
Huh?